Hey, it's me, Rob, and today I'm here for an episode of Ridin Rides with Rob. So I think it's the first one of these I've done, the Ridin Rides with Rob. We're gonna do Escape from Gringots. It's just a 15-minute wait here this morning. It's spring break, it's not that crowded, but we're gonna hop on Gringots, and then we're gonna try to run over to Men in Black, see if we can't max out Men in Black, and then hit Villian Con on the way out of the park. So come hang out, I'll show you some stuff. Just 15 minutes, like I was saying earlier this morning, for Escape from Gringots. Oh wow, it feels wonderful in here. It's surprisingly warm outside this morning. We're going right into the bank right now. This is pretty nuts. I'm gonna let these guys behind me go by. This is one of the coolest queues, and not just temperature-wise. The goblins, they have like motion sensors on them. So if you walk by them and stop, they'll look up from their work at you. If you hang out for a second, you'll hear some audio coming from the goblins as well. I've never really hung out that long. I usually try to zoom through as quick as possible. So I figured while the wait time is so low, we would take a second just to look at some of the animatronics this morning, as well as riding the ride. Especially since I can't show you guys the ride. I'm not allowed to film on the Universal rides. So there he is, working away. Probably doing some accounting, I would imagine. I don't know why he's not looking up at me. There he is. Sorry to bother you, dude. I know you're busy. This guy's having a bad hair day. I guess the other dude was too. Are they all balding? Huh. I feel right at home here, to be honest with you. You know, I feel right at home, man. Maybe I should have been a goblin banker. These guys got the short end of the stick, man. They got no personal space. They just shoved them right next to each other. These guys, at least these guys got some space to work over here. These dudes. That guy, that guy's probably got the worst hair of them all with the bangs. It's just bald on top. That's awful. There he is, the main man. The head goblin, the guy in charge. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I forgot his name. I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. But he's working away, and it looks like he's got like the biggest book out of all those guys all just got like sheets of paper, man. So this guy's out here, he's in charge. We just got past that entryway where all the desks and the goblins are, like the actual bank area. And then here when you get in, there's a bunch of vaults. You can see some bags of gold over here. That one's open. A little cart here. These are closed. But this is pretty cool. This is what it would be like if you were actually inside Gringots Bank. And then right over here down this hallway, we got some really cool things over here. Sometimes there's like pictures available. I don't know if it's at this point in the line or further down. I can't remember. Where they'll take a picture of you before you get on the ride. Here's some ledgers and stuff over here. Gringots Wizarding Bank ledgers. And a couple of snippets from the Daily Prophet. The storyline in Escape from Gringots is with Harry, Ron, and Hermione trying to get Bellatrix's into Bellatrix's vault. So that's like kind of the time frame that you're in on this ride. You can see Harry here, the undesirable #1. Dumbledore's dark secrets revealed. Rita Skeeter makes that terrible, terrible book about Dumbledore right after he dies. And the mass breakout from Azkaban snippet here. That's pretty cool. We got a couple more right over here. Kind of some of the same. And we're already almost up to the entrance to the elevator. So we zoomed right through. That's pretty nuts. Here we got some office buildings of some of the goblins. They got their names on the front of the doors. Really cool attention to detail in this queue. This is an actual just painting. This one doesn't move. It's kind of sad. Okay, we're in the pre-show already. Bill Weasley comes in.
The Weasley's wildfire whispers. My brother's friend George.
All right, so right after the pre-show, you go into the lift to go down to the carts. The lift. And here's just a quick shot of the scene of the pre-show while everybody's out of the way. It's pretty cool. And then here's the waiting area for the entrance to the lifts. And there's a portrait up here of a goblin who does all the like ride safety information. This is one of the more crowded elevators I've been in this part of the ride. I don't know why it feels like it's more crowded, but it does. Oh, here we go. The walls are moving. And then there's screens on top that make it seem like you're dropping down. This is honestly one of my favorite parts of the ride. There's like wind blowing and stuff around your legs and creaking, and then you stop for a second, you know. And then there's a little giant suit of armor over here. He pulls a lever, you keep it moving right on down to the carts, to the bolts. Jeez. A little more bumpy than I remember it being, to be honest with you. It's so interesting because nobody really is watching the screens. Everybody's just kind of talking and hanging out. Like they don't really care about the few elements. Oh, there's a few people watching, I guess. And then right over here is the goggle station where you pick up your 3D glasses for the ride. There are 3D elements in this ride. And for a couple 4D, you get splashed a couple times. Oh, this is where you pick up your goggles. We're really close. All we got to do is go up these stairs over here, and then we'll already be right at the ride vehicles. All right, after this point, I don't know how much I'll be able to film. I'll try to get at least some footage of the ride vehicles approaching the loading area. All right, this is gonna be my last chance to film. But here's the ride vehicles. They're pretty cool. They're themed like the carts. I got good news, y'all. My favorite spell spot's back open. The walls have been removed, and you are ready to start splashing people if they're not aware of it. That's pretty cool. I don't know when it opened, but that's my favorite spot. The Agwamenti charm is my absolute favorite. All right, we got on and off of Gringots pretty quick. It's just after 10 a.m., so that means that the World Showcase and Simpsons area is now open. So we're gonna run right over to Men in Black, and maybe, just maybe, it'll be slow enough that I can get my own cart on the ride. I'm way more likely to max out that way. So let's go see if we can max out Men in Black. Well, it looks like there is some people that are already getting on Men in Black. So I'm probably not gonna get my own cart this morning. But that's all right. I'm willing to bet I'll still shoot good. I'm also really hoping that single rider line is open so I can skip the pre-show. Let's see what happens. Good news, everyone. The single rider line is open. Let's party. Once again, I'm very excited to be going into a very cool area. This ride queue is always really nice and crisp, and it helps on a hot day. It's really humid. It's like deceptively hot out there today, even though it's not that sunny. So we're gonna zoom right in. We're gonna get right on the ride vehicle. Let's see how I shoot. I'm hoping for over 700,000 on my first run. Fingers crossed. Well, I might get my own card still, maybe. There's like nobody in here. That pre-show may have just helped me. So I've got my aim on, I got my shot selection and the old brain piece. Here we go. Men in Black, baby. First run of the day. I was this close. Damn. Galaxy Defenders, baby. I didn't max out, but I was close enough. 928,000, not too shabby. If anybody's interested in this fun fact about the Men in Black ride, they show the movies. It might just be the first one, to be honest with you. I never really paid that much attention. I have it on my bucket list to come in and watch the whole movie, just to see if it is the whole movie. But they do that right here, right outside where you exit. Yeah, 928. I'm not gonna ride again. I feel really good with that score. And to be honest with you, I don't want to score any lower. It was just me and 2 other people on the ride vehicle, so that helped out kind of in my favor. Anyways, we're gonna go over and ride Villian Con next. Since we're walking through the area anyways, I like to play guess that wait time. I'm gonna guess just like 10 minutes on Springfield for the Simpsons ride. I'm gonna guess 10 minutes. Looks like I'm wrong. 30-minute wait. 30-minute wait. Longer than I expected. Especially considering this part of the park just opened and there's really nobody over here. I spotted the park pigeon. What's up, buddy? I wonder what he's gonna go ride. All right, we made our way over to Villian Con, one of the newest attractions here at Universal Orlando. And I'm hoping it's a lowish wait time. I'm hoping for like 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna get that lucky. But I'm gonna sync my phone as usual, and I'll show you all my score when I'm done. I might get just a little bit of the ride queue and stuff for y'all. 15 minutes, baby, hell yeah. I know that it was delayed this morning, so I'm happy to see it's back open. I'm not gonna do a mission or anything. I'm just gonna try to get a high score. But let's see how I shoot. All right, we made it in. I don't know what time it was, but it felt like it's been, I don't know, 10-ish minutes or so. And we're here in like the lobby area of the Villian Con. There's some really cool ride elements in the queue. They have like a seating chart and an event map and like some of the like weapons and stuff they use. So it's definitely worth a look around the queue if you're interested in minions at all. There's a little map, like the seating chart, soundstage event map. It's pretty cool. $554,000. I feel like that's better than I usually do. I had a good enough time today. I gotta go to work. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.